Round 2.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receiver.
No, I'm not doing the whole set up the score and the time. Let's just run it back.
And we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston
Play from scratch.
As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Rebels will kick it away to start us off.
Is what it is.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
I'm going to go a little aggressive on this shit for now, though.
Dropping back, it's Peace. Caught behind the line, it's Terrell. And he is run
That play went exactly how I wanted it to go.
And just avoided the contact. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Making side adjustments here. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On third down, he drops the throw. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. You would have really hoped that you would have gotten that extra yard on third down, but now on fourth, and maybe you still have to go for it.
And it's interesting. 3rd and 1, you throw the football. The more physical team usually wins. Do you feel confident enough to run the football early in the game, in your own territory? Can you go get 1 yard with the running game? I'm always the guy that's going to roll the dice and go for it.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Aggressive.
Bro.
Aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down.
To go. This disconnects again with the challenge.
Now you put your defense in a bad situation early.
It was a waste of a challenge, brother.
Try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll go to the ground, and he never had a chance. Just
knew it was coming.
Cold as soon as he got it.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. A linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Got his man downfield, and he's brought down after a nice game. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to
64. What was that block?
You know he's going to come back and make
went over and high-fived him. He's just
They're
playing
trying to
around.
run the football, and there's just nowhere to
So-
go for
so
the
just
ball
playing
carrier
around.
inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to...
No, what the fuck?
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it.
What the hell?
And a big return.
Why did he run straight to the end zone?
The offense for this possession.
It was a 10 and turn hook. What the fuck?
That's his first career interception in college football.
Jesus
He's a guy
Christ.
that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
To the air, it's Peace. And he's all...
Get the fuck. Oh my.
First, the ball's loose. Fortunate to get that ball back.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Terrell. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
He's going for the big play. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
On my way, 4.
He's at the
Damn it.
touchdown, Rebels.
Oh man, trying to take me out.
Gets it done with that huge interception return.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Looking for a man, it's Peace. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up.
No way. Oh my
Really
god.
nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first.
Should have had that.
30.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on 3rd.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
Jesus Christ, that motherfucker catches everything.
And he's wrestled to the ground.
Holy shit.
This receiver is so dangerous out in space, and it's a nice job by the QB getting him the ball early on the curl route. And you see, once he has it, he's got some wiggle, he's got some shake, makes some defenders miss, and gets up the field.
They'll make the stop, but the chains will move. It's a first down for Houston.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Back to pass, it's Peace. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. This time it's complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to throw, it's Peace.
Give me that.
And they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's
At 66. What are we doing there? What's...
But you got to move on.
I
thought
think he just got
process
way
on
too
that?
overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Makes the catch. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the defense will corral
Is that
him.
even a blitz?
Down he goes at midfield.
And
Bro.
how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They've got
What are we doing?
no, sir.
What are we doing?
This time the defense was there and ready for that one. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. Here comes the Houston offense once again. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Gonna run it. It's Terrell. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Peace. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Catches it at the 30. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the 3rd possession is the charm.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now on 1st down from the 43. Might as well give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
Oops.
Well, right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
On target to the left. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
The Rebels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown.
This is a grown-ass man.
Well, this running back can beat you with a lot of tools. He's got speed, he can shake you, he can spin away, and now he shows you the stiff arm. That was lethal before walking into the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's
Bills
going on,
on.
Kevin?
God damn, I haven't seen that, man. I haven't played online with that man in over
and this one is
15
no
years.
Alabama opened
Holy
up
shit.
a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits?
He must
It's
play
what happened
Battlefield.
today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air. It's Peace. And this will be incomplete. Big hit there forces second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down, and it'll be 4th. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Damn it.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it
It's all
away.
gunned up.
Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side.
That press.
Bags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense
Just had a feeling he was going to come out pressing.
The offense is going
Just-
up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And the extra point is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Peace. Throws to the wideout.
Mine.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got some room to run. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
That was dirty. That was dirty.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy,
Bro.
that last touchdown, the one-play quick
Are we
strike
pressing?
scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that
terrible
play
throw.
was, Reese
Jesus.
David. They may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer
God
boxes to
awful.
run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
I'm getting
I
messages
think
now.
there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
No, we don't accept friend requests from Discord accounts that just started today.
Called on to protect this lead.
No. Not how we do things.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Peace. Makes the grab, it's Urlacher. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45.
Whoa.
Wants to throw
That's
on
not the play
first
I
down.
picked.
That's reeled in. It's Terrell.
That was not the play I picked.
After a good gain on that one, they'll spot it at the 43. Houston going up tempo. To the air on first down. Under fire. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Finding an escape route.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down. And this one might be on the offense.
Yeah, we'll accept that shit.
See a lot of OPI.
Push him, try and get him as far back as we can.
Player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the referees.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Peace. Oh, they're after him. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
They'll bring him down just outside the 25 at the 26, certainly well within field goal range, but let's see if they choose to go for it here. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board.
Ooh, just squeezed that
Got
in.
enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left
the ball
corner,
second.
just over the crossbar.
I get the ball in the
That's
second
gonna wrap
half.
up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Yes.
Just about
That's
set
right.
to start the second half. Houston will kick it away.
Whopped for this game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Got enough for the first. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Oh, it's Bull. What the hell's Bull doing out there?
Defense cuts him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
And some room to work. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Here's the handoff. Sliding off the defender. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Finds his man. Continues to fight for yards. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half. So in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the block.
It looks like it's going to
The
be rain.
offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
Oh, well, rain.
I'll tell you what, most of the time, Reese,
Stop.
it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot.
That 69 actually throwing a block for once. Oh, boy, I'm
They'll
proud of
try
him.
to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. Let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
They've been talking about this one all week inside the MAC, guys. Let's give you a quick recap of how it went down. Toledo notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from the Glass Bowl is worth its weight in gold to the Rockets. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the MAC is right now, and man, what a difference.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Wants to throw. It's Peace. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Lobs it off the back foot. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll leave it with him. Found that crease, and they knock it.
Chun's got to move a little faster than that.
To the 32.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
They'll give it to the back.
Come on,
Not
big
much
man.
there on the run. He
Get
gets
a block
one
better
to the
than that.
31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Zing
He got-
complete to the right.
What are we challenging
He'll step
now?
out of bounds after a
Really?
very productive play.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offensive success on 3rd down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Give to the back. Runs for the tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Pollock.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they've featured him today.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So they move the ball 37 yards on the drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw its piece. Sets up the screen. There he goes. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Handoff from the gun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And winning first down
for a
defense.
I don't think I'm going to count this one.
You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The give to the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little...
Yeah, Revis is having a day, honestly. He's playing pretty well. Although, I was going pass heavy for a while. Just because he kept pressing me.
And the Cougars lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to sneak it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I think I picked him off like 4 times too, so there's also that.
This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again.
Oh no.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter,
no, he hasn't done that.
Can come from this one.
He knows I look for it, and I've quite literally had quarterback contain every time. He's only scrambled or like just done one quarterback run.
It's peace.
There's another one.
Magic with his feet.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. And
Check out
a really good job at the
doing
quarterback
now,
spot
but
of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive.
Keeping him pretty contained.
The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a crease. It's Terrell. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down.
He was going to pick up.
Inside the 25. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Handoff from the shotgun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind.
Ooh, you got a block.
Touchdown, Houston. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. Blown out in this game.
Is he going to onside kick it?
offense's way.
Does he have the
They've been
ball sack to
outmatched,
onside
but
kick it?
here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still
does.
trying to fight. Because as a coach,
Watch, he'll get it. I never get those. He'll get it, though.
Which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And a few anxious moments,
shocking.
but the hands team is able to fall on it. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead.
Oh.
Look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The
That was
offense
close.
keeps it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or
Very
just
close.
a fortuitous balance, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this
damn.
running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game.
Ooh, Mr. Wells is in the game. All right.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I need Revis in
With
that.
the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He stopped for no gain
Interesting.
again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A strike downfield.
I'm not even trying. I'm literally trying to pull my guy back to not score.
End zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening
Let's try
right
to
now.
shoot clock on.
Trying to punch it in. And they're
I
gonna
can't stop Revis, man. I swear to God, once he gets ahead of steam, it's
piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game. long.
over.
What personnel groupings there have been, they're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Maryland is having its
Only
way
Revis had a great offensive
offensively,
line.
just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up 14 over Oregon State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give from the gun.
Oh, shit.
Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Do that.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Peace. Working that.
Oh, I keep going for the hit stick.
Breaks into the open. He'll step
Trying
up.
to switch players and then hit stick instantly is not working out for me.
That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence because your confidence.
Why did it
all over the middle of the field.
switch to the seat? I mean, I'm not going to be mad at it, honestly.
Check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Fires to the wideout.
Ooh, what's the flag?
They
Holding,
make the stop.
holding,
There's a flag on the
holding.
field. We'll see what that's all about.
Yeah.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Urlacher. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. It can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on third down.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now, because now
he calls a timeout. I'm yeeting it.
Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go.
Therefore, I will not eat it.
Get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
The defense still has a couple of timeouts at its disposal, but down
ball game. See.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're
going. Dude, one of his touchdown runs, I swear to God, he knocked over at least 4 to 5 of the defenders.
It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring it on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Almost felt unfair.
This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players.
Yeah, Revis just bowled through them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm
I think it was a touchdown run. Hang on, let me see.
Presentation of EA Sports.
Would have been third quarter. Let's see. This one? I don't know if it was this one. It might have been this one. Oh no, this was just a straight. Went outside on the run for shits and giggles. I don't know where it was. I don't think I was really rushing much at first because he was just playing the run so hard. Although he did have a receiving touchdown. I forgot about that. What was this one again? Get out of my way. Get out of my way. He just shrugs them off. That's 2-yarder. Yeah, the contact seekers, man, they are fun. And it's like once they get a bit of momentum, this was, he decided to press. Like, why are you pressing, man? Like, look at it, gone. Why are we pressing? Don't press. Yeah, if you get a good east-west halfback along with a contact seeker, get that 1-2 punch. What else do I have to play? Oh, look at that. I'm gifted some CPU. I got 3 CPU games out of my last 4. Finally. What do I got? 8 wins, 4 losses will be my final, I'm guessing. Probably just jinx it. I'm going to get blown away by the CPU. Fuck's sakes. Idiot.